Just to get your mind right. I need a quiet place of space from the limelight. Go into my sanctuary, gotta get my mind right. Let the phone vibrate. I ain't trying to hear ringtones. Someone else's drama from their work that they bring home. One to relax on my mind after a long day. Made it safe back to your home and out of harm's way. And at the front door where you leave your problems at. Knowing it's the side of your mind, that's when you solve them at. Just wanna ease the mind and think about the work day. Stress about your problems before sleeping is the worst way. Sleep deprivation, your body clock is a devastation. Blood pressure high, get down for stupid investigation. Could be tough on the mental but the needy state. Turn it to your vices so your problems can alleviate. Go to a different zone at home like a great escape. Wait for all the problems in the world that can make a break. Your mental state and all the problems that you're dealing with. And trauma in your memory bank, filter is filling in it. Daily situations make you want to take a breather. Go into your higher place, lay up and raise the reefer. Feel like my Macaulay Culkin feeling good at home alone. Go into his own waxing out, leave the phone alone. When I'm home and away from the limelight, time to myself, I just gotta get my mind right. Gotta get my mind right. Trying to ease myself. Gotta get my mind right. So much ups and downs, so much pain, man. Gotta get my mind right. Trying to keep my head above water, man. Time to myself, I just gotta get my mind right. I need my space and time alone to get my head straight. All up in my zone from the problems and the dead weight. Living life situations on a daily basis. And be gracious and spacious, never tenacious. Take my mind for the world, let it go hiatus. Fix my mind, design, never living fallacious. Wanna get my thoughts together, recharge for the better. Life is hardest and there's more corner than art to ever. Go inside of the mind and see what need to fix it. Correcting my mental state, I don't need a prescription. Time alone is when I sit and tap into the mind. Drafting a design for the things that distract the mind. And that's my way of thinking, exercise, I lost the focus. Life is crazy, leave you skipping harder than the locusts. In my zone and away from the limelight. Time to myself, I just gotta get my mind right. Gotta get my mind right. Oh, the gas is going up like crazy, man. Gotta get my mind right. Facing a damn eviction notice, man. Crazy. Gotta get my mind right. Yeah, gonna baby mom, she get on my nerves. Myself, I just gotta get my mind right. Sharp is getting on my nerves right now. Gotta get my mind right. Goddamn, she's crazy, man. Gotta get my mind right. Everybody going out of their damn mind. Oh my gosh. Gotta get my mind right. Just trying to get this damn paper, man. Time to myself, I just gotta get my mind right. Just need a break, man. Just need a mental break, man. Just need to go ahead and just take a breather, man. This world at times, man, just be damn crazy at times, man. I just need to take a break, man, to just relax, have my time, my space, and just get out of this world, man. I need a break.
Yo, shout out to B Miles, man. That's the song, Gotta Get My Mind Right. You just type in B Miles. B with Miles, just one word. And then say, Gotta Get My Mind Right. You'll find that song. I ain't gonna let that shit low-key fire. It's like, remind me of MF Doom. Lyricists. You gotta love those lyricists. Especially ones that are legit. That ain't trying to put no bad image in your head. Gotta respect those MCs, the real ones. But man, you see the title of the video, bro. I had to let that song play. I'm noticing like this realm is getting real unpredictable for those that put their thumb on it, and it trickles down from the microcosm to the macrocosm. trickling down, bro. I'm noticing like, yeah, it's becoming a chaotic force for them. Chaotic meaning uncontrollable. They're not able to control this chaos. For us, it's divine play. We're seeing it as divine order for some of the divine ones. But the ones that have been oppressing certain things, they're seeing it as chaos. And that's what it is for them. Yeah, it's chaos. It's definitely chaos for y'all. Because everything's burning up around them. But how we seeing it, oh no, that's divine order, buddy. That's judgment. When you flip the coin, it's different for some other people, you know. But confirmation with that horn, it is changing by the hour, bro. I am picking it up. It is changing by the fucking hour. And I just see my boy Rage's World just said the sun with plasma. That's just another confirmation that, yeah, this shit is going wild. Confirmation with that burp. Whenever I burp, that's big confirmation because I don't really burp like that. I ain't doing nothing to burp, you know? Big confirmation on that. Yeah, bro, Wages World just literally is live as we speak. Talking about the sun just went plasma. So you already know what the fuck is going on. We're going to get plasma activity. We're going to be getting plasma for the primal being. If the sun going plasma, that means a massive amount of plasma is being dropped on this earth, bro. That's what that's telling you. Whenever you hear a nigga talk like that, that just tell you Earth is finna get it. Earth finna get it, though. And they try to make it scientific as if it don't touch Earth, but you know this is some spiritual shit at play, bro. You know it's a lot of this shit going on because of Earth, because it's at the bottom point, but just because it's at the bottom point, when it moves, it takes an effect, a big effect, even if it's a dense place. It's just the impact that you can shift things that will make a big impact. Even if this is a dense realm. Because I'm the type of person, even if I know this place, you know, come on, bro, you see how Earth is, but I still looking at good at it, you know? There's still some good in it at the end of the day. So I was just getting somewhere. Yeah, with the sun and the plasma, like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, bro. It's actually good. But it's getting charged up with this plasma, bro. I was just finna go somewhere, bro, but it'll come back to me. I do that sometimes. It'll come back to me, bro. When I play it back, I'm like, it might come to me, but yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff going on, and these people that have been trying to control things, they're losing their shit. And you're gonna see something every day, bro. Every day is gonna be something. And I don't want to be that dude, but you just want to stay away from church right now, if you know what I'm saying. Just stay away from church. Yeah, stay away from church. You feel what I'm saying? Because you already know, man. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is for entertainment purposes only. You feel what I'm saying? But bro, don't stay away from church, man. Because you already know these people ain't got no control, so they're trying to get as much people to mourn, you know what I mean? This, you know, anything, but that's why I just would not go to church right now. Even when school coming up, I wouldn't even take your kids to school because it's about over right now. So they're going to try to pull any stops in multiple areas, if you know what I'm saying. So I would just keep the kids away from school too, bro. But I was getting somewhere about that sun. But yeah, things are shifting. Even if this is a dense place, things are still shifting on this realm that's making an impact on a cosmic scale. So even if the plasma is coming from a long distance, Earth kind of sometimes has an effect on things, if that makes sense. The movement on Earth is communicating with the sun, so the sun's like, okay, I'm finna give you this. Y'all been giving me this. I'm finna give you this, because just like all the other planets communicate with the sun, The earth communicate with the sun, bro. You already know that. You already know the earth is communicating with the sun. You feel me? Even if it's at the lowest point, it's like still shit is moving here, bro. And it's like, all right, bet, we need this. And just by that plasma coming, bro, just know you're going to see way more natural disasters, but you're going to see a surge in power too for some. I already know you're going to feel a little wigged out for some people, bro. For some people are going to feel a little wigged out. And that's just a second of what we're getting. There's going to be things that's undocumented. There's going to be things that you're going to see. Like, what they got coming up? There's like an eclipse coming up, if I'm not mistaken. And you already know that's going to be cooking, bro. You know after eclipses, things happen, bro. Like, things they can't control. Like, there's going to be some type of capitalistic downfall when that eclipse happens. Like, they can't control it. Like, something in their grip is going to fall from the wayside. And they're going to retaliate, bro. You already know. Because they know there's some divine motherfuckers out here. So they like, oh, this is divine order. I played the real one. So they always going to try to retaliate. They don't just take it on the chin and sit down. They're going to retaliate. So you always got to, know who you dealing with when when you got these people around still. You got to know what you're dealing with. When we strike them on the chessboard, they trying to come back and play dirty. Even if we get them with a good move, they still going to try to play dirty. So that's what's going on right now. So, they going to still try to play dirty even if this is divine order at play. Like, you feel what I'm saying? They still going to play dirty no matter what, bro. So you just got to be aware of that. I know the ones that are like divine and you already know you one of them people, you good, bro. But for the ones that ain't really got that going on, this video find you, and you know what I'm saying, you just getting shit together, just be on your P's and Q's. Confirmation with Wages World popping up with sun hits earth with plasma G2 storm hitting now, aura stretching south. And that's just now. That's just now, and it's going to take a bigger effect. You feel me? It's going to take a bigger effect. They saying just in the south, no, we might see the aura throughout this whole motherfucker, bro. And you know it's going to take effect if the aura hitting the earth. You know that shit's finna trickle down on an energetic level and on a atomic level. What's that other one? I forgot. Quantum. On a quantum level. You know that shit finna hit us on a quantum level. So we finna get all the little bits and pieces of it, bro. I don't like when people think that it's so far away. And it's like, nah, bro. It's very intentional what it does, but it's not doing it and we ain't getting touched. No, we getting touched. It's like you with a ring, nigga. That sun touching us, bro. He touching us up. And it's bad for some people and it's good for some other people, Like, yeah, the sun will never just come at us to where it's finna just fuck us up. No, bro, it's very intentional what it does. Don't ever think the sun is bad. Nah, bro. It's just you probably can't take it. But the sun is not bad. If it wasn't for the sun, we would not be getting accelerated in our, like, as I wouldn't say ascension, but us powering up, charging up, The sun has a lot to do with our spiritual awakening, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, bro. The sun to keep you on your toes, the sun to nourish you, the sun to give you downloads. I'm like, no, bro, the sun is good, man. Confirmation with these lights is popping on. The sun is actually good. So I know some people, how they try to make you worry about it and what it does on the land, but man, nah, the sun's good, bro. Whenever you see the sun going crazy, the bigger it is, the better. The bigger it is, the better. Because if it get the grid shaky and the grid is running on a lot of BS, that's how you know it's good. Because it ain't like if we had a grid that's actually was sustaining something that actually had integrity and morals and actually followed a code of honor and ethic. This grid is connected to some BS, some thievery, some terrible things. So yeah, it's gonna hit this grid. You telling me If the primal being set up something like a net, and we did it in a way where it ain't fucked up like this stuff, bro, the grid wouldn't. It'd be helping the fucking grid. If anything, it'll be flowing. Real shit. This shit is not meant to be up. So when it come down, it's intentional. It's trying to mess with it. If it was another system, let's say the Egyptians when they had their stuff up, it'll charge their shit up. The ones when Kemet was everywhere, it'll charge everything up. Their grid will be charged up by the sun. This grid gets broken down by the sun. You know why? Because this shit's fucked up over here, bro. That's why. That's why, bro. That lets you know everything you need to know. Back then, the sun charged up the civilization. Over here, the sun destroys our civilization, the grid. So that lets you know this grid's fucked up. Like, yeah, bro. It's right there. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is a skit. But yeah, bro, it's right there, bro. That's why it's like, you want the sun to go crazy. You want the sun to go wild because it'll make the grid shaky. And to be honest with you, that's why they turned off that machine. Because if they kept that little CERN shit on, if they kept it on, bro, the sun would just break the grid down completely. Because you can't maintain the grid with all this shit going on. It'll break. Plus the sun finna hit it even harder to where that whole thing probably blow up or something. You feel what I'm saying? Or a cataclysmic event will happen to where that thing is destroyed. Real shit. So you better off turning it off because you can read the room like, all right, you already know. They've been getting their little signs. Because some people think it's off, but no, I can tell it's off because it's just too much natural disasters going on too many different places. They can say it's on, but nah, bro. The sun will destroy it. Real shit, yeah. The sun will destroy it. Even if they did have it on, yeah, the sun will destroy that motherfucker. Because it's intentional. Like, real autonomous, and if that makes sense, like real intelligent and autonomous on how it moves. Like some people think it's just a big dumb ball of fire that's unpredictable. They see it on a scientific level of luck. But if you can feel what's going on, you know that motherfucker is intentional, man. If you can know how to communicate with energy, you can tell you can feel what it's doing, man. You can feel what it's doing. It's charging niggas up. It's awakening niggas, and it's out here acting as a cleanser as well, because it's cleansing pieces of the land. And don't look at earthquakes as a bad thing, even though I know there's some casualties, but earthquakes expand the land. It's as weird as that sounds, but yeah. But sometimes earthquakes act as a different thing, if you know what I mean. Sometimes it can destroy the land. Because plates can expand underneath the ground, but that's intentional in itself. Because if you look at it, one of these days, California is going to be hit with an earthquake, bro. And then that bitch finna, you know what I'm saying? That bitch might just sink one of these days. It might not become an island, because if karma is making it be detached, that's because there's just some evil on there. So it might just sink, bro. It might not make it. It might just go down because it was just too much evil. Because if it stays around, it becomes an island, it becomes more evil because it's isolated. So come on, that don't even make sense to keep California around. So it makes sense to get rid of the whole thing. I'm looking at it as a cosmic, view of it. Yeah, the cosmos would just take the whole California down. Yeah, it wouldn't make it an island. It would damn near get more fucking powerful with that wicked shit. They can get away with it more. No, they're not. It's not going to become an island. It's going bye-bye. It's going to sink. It's going bye-bye. And what's going to end up happening is it's going to break it up in bits and pieces to where it has to sink. It won't be okay, it break off like perfect to become an island. No. It's going to break off of multiple pieces to where it sink. And it's blown up to bits, if you know what I mean. As if there was like a volcano. You know what it could be? Like an underwater volcano. They think it's an earthquake. If you there to know when it go down, you gonna be like, bro, who was underneath us when you from heaven? No, unless you one of the aquatic beings type shit. You know how to move, and that's the day where you end up going underwater. But for the ones that are supposed to go, you know they're gonna drown. Cause that's karma, bro. Cali gotta go. That's how they see it, bro. Cali gotta go, man. Yeah, bro. Cali gotta fucking go. Let's just keep it a stack. There's too much wicked stuff that goes on in Cali, bro. To think that Cali gotta stay up, oh, you're smoking. You're smoking that weed over there. You know? You're smoking that weed over there, bro. You're not. To think that this is gonna make it throughout all this, bro, you're smoking, bro. That place got less than 2 years, bro. Yeah, bro. It got less than 2 years because it's wild now. It got less than 2 years, bro. I get out of Cali, man. I'm glad I had my fun. I had my fun there, man. But I would get out of Cali, bro, because it's going to go bye-bye. It's going to go bye-bye. Yeah, it's going to go bye-bye, bro, because it was wicked. You got to think. It had plenty of chances to get shit together, but it didn't get it together. It had plenty of chances to get it together, bro. It had since the early 1900s and before that. Didn't get it together. Even the fucking sundown towns was fucked up about them. They still get hit with their karma. But even some of them motherfuckers got it together a little bit. To where they're not going to get obliterated. They might get wiped a few times, if you know what I mean. But they're not going to be wiped off the fucking map. These people are going to be wiped off the map. That lets you know they did some fucked up shit. There's some fucked up shit going on there, bro. And if you look at Nevada, bro, Nevada got something going on there too. Nevada, yeah, you already know Nevada ain't safe, man. When it comes to a cosmic level, it's judgment, bro. But if you look at the people that are attached to this little matrix, it's gonna feel bad for them, bro. When Nevada, basically something's gonna happen in Nevada where Nevada is not the same no more, man. I'm not trying to be no prophet or nothing like that, bro. I'm just telling you, bro. What's going on? Nevada's gonna go either bye-bye, like something's gonna happen down there, bro. It's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be like how it is. It might end up becoming like a ghost town, if you know what I'm saying. Something gonna happen where, it ends up becoming what it's supposed to be. Like, it's Native American land, and you're supposed to let it be like a naturistic place. They terraform the fuck out of Nevada, bro. Like, yeah, Nevada the ancestors, the people that they slain to get that, you know what I mean? The real ones, they might take that over and make that something different. If they don't, you know what I mean, destroy it all the way, they might just, you know what I'm saying, run a couple floods of that bitch, flush it out, and then make it like natural again. If you know what I'm saying. But look, as I'm talking, the flies are coming. Because that's how I know I'm hitting the nail on the head, when I start to see a fucking fly out of the dude. Like, ew. But yeah, bro, this shit is changing. It's a matter of time, man. It's a matter of time, bro. It is changing in front of our eyes. And some of these places ain't gonna make it. I'm looking at Texas. I got my eyes on Texas. I know they got their eyes on Texas too, because a lot of people got their money in it, But I got my eye on Texas. I didn't get no download about no Texas. So I can't even talk about Texas. I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not even going to talk about my opinion because that don't matter. So, I just say I don't know about Texas. Stay tuned about Texas, bro. We don't know about Texas. If anybody can tell me what they think happened about Texas, I would love to know, because I don't know. I'm not there to peep game. But I can feel there's a dark cloud around Texas for sure. For shizzo. There's definitely a little dark cloud around Texas. I'm curious of what's going to happen. I'm not even going to front. Like, some places not going to get hit with shit, bro. Like, I know that sounds wild, but yeah. But we're not going to talk about them places. We don't want the government to try to mess those places up. We're gonna keep those places under the radar, bro. I'm gonna keep those places under the radar, like, yeah. We're not gonna talk about them places. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Oh no, he's talking in all caps. He might be Mexican though, he might be cool, I don't know. But off the rip, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna give him a chance though, I'm not just gonna block him. But yeah, man. Yeah, bro, shit is switching. And they're gonna see they ain't got no power no more, bro. I'm talking about on a weather tip on all levels, bro. Like, yeah, bro. It's because the cosmos is like your time is over with. So if your time over with, bro, everything got to be stripped from you. You got to make an exit, even if that means by force, by natural force, by cosmic force. You got to get your ass out of here. There's no fighting it, because that's when there's a Goliath. That's when there's a holy war. At that point, it get to a point where they send forces down here to get these niggas up out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's when you see like a holy war. Like, oh, y'all niggas ain't gonna get out of here. Then we gonna get you up out of here. You know what I mean? Even if it get there, these people are not strong enough to win that goddamn holy war, because there's too many awakened people. Nobody's drunk and stooped and tricked out of shit. That's how they won last time. They tricked niggas. Niggas was too good-hearted. That's what got us last time, like the Gullah Wars and shit. And the other holy wars, niggas was too good-hearted, but niggas learned their lesson. That bunch, let's say that bunch of titans and gods and shit, niggas learned their lesson. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. So if it comes around this time, they're not gonna be able to swindle and trick nobody. They learn their lesson, and this will be like a 5-minute war. I wish it could last a few days, but it would be too easy. These people ain't powerful, bro. They just trick people and make people retarded, so they don't know the truth. But really, these people aren't powerful, bro. They're really not. I know they feel that some type of way when I say that, but they're really not powerful. When you look at what they got to do to get power, it's some snake shit. How can you be a powerful motherfucker if you got a snake motherfuckers and do conniving shit and you know, throw rocks and hide your hands to get niggas? No, you're not powerful. That's some bitch shit. This is for entertainment purposes only, bro. Like, yeah, bro. And this is for entertainment purposes only. I can say what I want, YouTube. I'm not saying nothing bad. Bro, YouTube be tweaking, bro. But yeah, bro. They losing it, bro. Like, yeah, they losing it. I'm talking about the black hand, bro. They're losing because them the niggas that got the control. You know what I'm trying to say? With this fake world, they ain't got the control of nature. They may have had technology to manipulate shit, but bro, that's coming back to bite them in the ass. And that's why they can't control it no more. Because the forces of the cosmos has been noting that, oh, y'all are infringing upon the land and the indigenous ones and just the people in general. Plus you manipulating the weather, doing harm, they're noting that. So now they know how to counteract that because they see what y'all do. So that's why a lot of this shit they trying to get off and they ain't gonna get off. It's because they gotta go. Yeah, they gotta go. Yeah, bro, they gotta go, man. I'm like, no, I'm not even joking, bro. Bro, they gotta go. Like, no, y'all done messed up the world. So, like, bro, y'all done caused too much bloodshed. They caused too much bloodshed. Think about it, bro. A lot of this bloodshed come from the black hand and just from these evil people with no souls and traitors. People with the good hearts, like people that just come in here with that heart of not being fucked with. Like they come in here pure. They would never have those type of intentions. But these people that come in here being like digitized and being replicated, bro, they have no emotional empathy. They don't think like that. So you already know there's a big heap of these motherfuckers here thinking wild. And they're ancient. Some of these people are ancient because they've been knowing how to, you know, suck life out of people and shit, if you know what I mean. They know how to keep that little, you know, they know how to switch around and get them fake vessels, but they're not real. Like, they're good vampires. Yeah, they're vampires, like, bro. Yeah, they're vampires. They're archons. Yeah, they're archons. We don't know about the archons. Archons ain't got no goddamn soul. You can't really expect much from a fucking archon. Even if they're a cosmic parasite, they still don't have a soul. But they can harm you if you're not aware and if you're weak. That's when they get you. But when you see them, to some people they're like a real fast person with a fly swatter. They're nothing. But to some people, they could be a problem, and especially if you're not aware. So there could be a whole goddamn half of a galaxy unaware of these cosmic parasites, and it could be a big problem. But in one galaxy, damn near everybody know about them, and they're not over there. Because people know about them, they know how to eradicate them. So, you know, they go around where they can take advantage of. Like, yeah, bro. If everybody was on point, we can eradicate the archons completely. But it's just a simple fact that motherfuckers ain't aware and they be banking off of that, you know? They be banking off of people not knowing shit. Not knowing who they is and shit. Real shit. That's some real talk, bro. And these people ain't got no power no more, bro. Like, they losing it. And another thing they wanted me to talk about. Now, I usually say never watch these streamers. But something's finna happen with these streamers, the ones that they put up at a pedestal. And these people may have sold their soul, and they may have a appointed time where they're gonna make their downfall something, a reality. But something's gonna happen with these streamers to where it's gonna be a disaster caught. It's gonna be like them either crashing out or they exposed the hand that controls them all to where everybody get to see the fuckery. Something's gonna happen to where you're gonna have to catch it. And if you can't catch it, they're gonna scrap it from their feed. So you gotta watch some of these famous streamers that kind of got a pull on the masses, because something bad is gonna happen to where it exposes who they are and who they're hired by, bro. That's going on. It may happen as a trickle-down effect. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you, bro. This ain't me making shit up, bro. And it's gonna get big. You heard it first, bro. It's gonna be big, bro. It's like we're gonna see it. Like, for example, A.B. Dean the Great, them type of people. There's people that are sellouts. These sellouts are gonna get exposed, bro. I don't know if Rampage Jackson, I know he a goofball, but he is kind of guilty by association a little bit. But Rampage Jackson better get the fuck up out of here before he go down. I like Rampage. He don't seem like a bad dude for real. He kind of, you know what I mean? But he kind of just doing it for the money. But he don't seem too bad. But I would want him to get up out of there, but I don't want him to be caught up in the act, you know, of that bullshit, in the crossfire of karma. Because a lot of these streamers, bro, are finna get, I guess it's gonna be like publicly exposed. There we go. They finna get exposed, bro. I don't know why, but it's finna happen for some of these streamers. They finna get exposed live, bro. Like, yeah. So I would pay attention if you already own that shit. If you want to see the circus, bro, just pay attention. It's finna happen real soon. I hope people catch it. For the most part, people do. Because they get too many people watching. Like, people literally stream their shit live on another channel, getting money off of them. So, yeah, people gonna stream it. People finna stream their fuck up. I don't know what they gonna do, but it's finna be a malfunction or like, yeah, something finna happen, and it's a matter of time. Like, it's finna happen, bro. It's finna happen. Like, I guess it's karma, bro. Like, this shit is strong where it's playing out. It's like Final Destination. Things are playing out outside of certain people's control, bro. Like Final Destination. And yeah, bro. And some people ain't gotta worry about it. Cause you ain't do nothing bad, bro. And you ain't do nothing bad, bro. You a part of the plan, not a part of the problem, bro. You ain't gotta worry about that, bro. It's literally just Judgment Day for some people, bro. That's it. That's not bad. And some people that's bad. But for some, that's bad. Oh my God, because they love this shit. But it's not bad, bro. That's a good thing. I want you to know that. That's a good thing. Shit is finna go down, bro. Like, I smell it. Like, bro, the sun finna do something again. Like, man, come on, bro. And we just getting started. We still got a hot month ahead of us. And another thing, I'm like, should I talk about it? If I get 2 more likes, I'll talk about it. If I get 2 more likes, I'll talk about it. But if I don't get 8 likes, I ain't gonna talk about it. You give me 8 likes, talk about it. What's good with you? From Brazil? Shout out to Brazil. Hit that like button, Brazil. I ain't gonna hit that like button for me. You just finna watch me and look at me and look at my nostrils and watch me eat and drop food on your face. Okay, you can do that. Fine by me. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I think I'm gonna just say it just so I can get it off my shit. But what I'm noticing, man, hit that like button, nigga. If you ain't hit that like button, I'm getting you up out of here talking about FIFA, nigga. You ain't finna talk about FIFA and I hit that like button, nephew. I'm gonna give you 30 more seconds. If you ain't hit the like button and you talking about FIFA, you gone, DJ. You got 30 more seconds, my boy. You got 30 more seconds. But yeah, bro. They ain't got no power no more. And we're gonna see it. But what I'm noticing, and it's the coin flip like I was talking earlier. Some people are gonna find out more about that power and be able to yield it and wield it more. Some people are gonna tap into their power more. And it's the opposite for these niggas. They finna lose all their power or whatever they thought they had. Control. Control, that's what they had. They didn't have power. They had control. And you would say power is control, but it really ain't. They just had control. They had no power. Certain niggas out here got power. Like, yeah, that nigga got power the way he can control it. But we ain't just finna say he got control like he run the whole goddamn world. Like, nah. Like they've been trying to do. And make it look like, no, that's control at that point. That's not power. Because if we strip you bare and have you with your abilities, you can't do shit. So there's no power there. You just figure out a way to control motherfuckers. Yeah. There's really no, I'll call it clever. Cunning. Yeah, cunning. Yeah, but you ain't really on shit. Just a good thief, a good liar. Get you far a little bit, but don't get you too far. As you can see, look, as you can freaking see, right? So it is what it is, bro. It's the countdown is kind of over with. Not kind of, it is. So things are just going to be playing out because the countdown been over. I know people are like, oh, it's a countdown. No, now things are playing out. The countdown was a countdown. Like my man B Miles said, like motherfuckers gonna be getting downloads to move around and whatnot. So just pay attention to that. And then the buffer zone. Like I forgot what I was finna say. Bro, some of us been keeping bad things from happening to certain places. Yes, you be a buffer zone. Like, let's just say if somebody was over there in the Dominican Republic and he was there at hurricane season, but when he go there, it just rained a lot. That nigga is a buffer zone for there. You know what I'm saying? Let's say somebody up in Pekin out of all places. Pekin is known for tornadoes. Let's say this dude go to Pekin. Next thing you know, there's supposed to be a tornado, but they don't go there. That's being a buffer zone. Some people be a buffer zone to a place that don't deserve a buffer zone. So, and then they got to move around to a place that have to be a buffer zone to a place that need it. It's because like it could just be a geographical and a geographical error. You can say like a place where, confirmation when I say this, just an unfortunate spot with real good people that's in an unfortunate spot of events taking place. People gonna be called to be a buffer zone there. And you may not even know how powerful you are that you can do that, but certain people are gonna be called to different places or part of the earth. And it's not to say you have to abandon earth and where you at, but it's like you kind of gotta look it out. You kind of, I'm not trying to say you're God, but you're a fate of a lot of people in a sense. For some people, if you're being a buffer zone so that place don't get hit with shit, you're kind of like fate. Because if you don't show up, nigga, fuck. And you ain't got to worry about nobody stopping. You just got to go with just do what you got to do. And you're going to get there. But yeah, some people are buffer zones, what I'm picking up, bro. And you're going to be moving around pieces of the chessboard, being set to be that buffer zone, because some places are in that geographical target to get hit with certain things, unless one of those individuals go there with the buffer zones and then it dilutes it entirely to where it won't happen, where it's going to be a catastrophic, because catastrophic. There we go. A catastrophic. I think that's how you say it. It won't be that. So you gotta, listen to your gut. Listen to what they tell you, because you never know how powerful you really is, bro. Straight up. And that, yeah. And then like the anchor, an anchor point is somebody going there putting a certain consciousness. You know how some people, they go around and they change the room and niggas just start thinking differently? People that aren't wicked, when certain beings go in a room, and let's say nobody's in there wicked, and everybody actually has a good heart in that room for once. And let's just say somebody going there with a high vibration. And just by you being in that room, you're an anchor point for them to be on a different frequency, for them to actually be on a different frequency and start thinking different and making those changes to elevate. That's an anchor point. And those anchor points, let's just say a nigga end up going in a town in China, this fucking village, and these niggas don't know jack shit too much of anything spiritual, but this one nigga from Philly, nigga from the mud, go over there with his energy, and he end up being an anchor point, because let's just say that village didn't have nobody with a bad heart. I mean, they might drink and fight a neighbor, but they don't have bad hearts. Let's say that dude go over there. He'll be the anchor point in that village, and that village will do a big spiritual upgrade. Like, yeah, it'll make a big shift. And those people are crucial at this point in time, because some people need to elevate and wake the fuck up just because of their heart and who they are. They're the great mother people, but they ain't awakened fully. Confirmation with their horn. Because just because you ain't black don't mean shit. Because there's still some of God's children out here that don't even have that dark skin like everybody else. I'm just being real. I'm not going to say who they are, because we don't need no extra genocides. But you already know great mother got more kids out here, if you know what I'm saying. I love my black people. Let's just keep it a fact. But yeah, man. Anchor points. Anchor points are legit. Some people are going to have to be anchors. Yeah, bro. Straight up. That's why you got to be fluid right now. Like, yeah, bro. You got to be fluid right now, because shit is moving now, bro. Like, if you ain't got your passport, bro, and you feel like, we're not running away from America, bro, but some people got different cause, bro. That's what I'm saying. If you ain't got your passport and you feel that, you got that travel bug, bro, you got to get your passport, bro, before the system crash, or a little bit of crash where you can't be able to get it, or the government, shut down, to where they shut down until the whole thing collapsed, but you can still move around on a plane. But when people that don't have a passport, they can't go. You don't want to be in that position where you got to fucking take a boat somewhere, because you're going to end up having to go there anyway, because if there's a will, there's a way. But fuck all that. Well, you can just take care of that shit now. Just take care of business now, so you ain't got to take care of it later. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. But I think that's about it. I ain't got too much to say. I know one thing. Don't go to church and don't go to school, if you know what I'm saying. Don't even go to college. If you in a D1 campus, like, if you in the blue, if you in the blue and you D1, let's say that. If you in the blue, if you know what I'm saying, and you D1, don't go to college. They kind of let you know about pattern recognition to an extent, so they let you know what go down in blue. That's all I'm finna say, bro. In the blue, don't go to school. In the blue. If you know, you know. But I'll say on a massive scale, I wouldn't trust nothing right now, if you know what I'm saying. It's just for entertainment purposes only. This is a skit. I'm literally auditioning to be the next black clone Dave Chappelle, but with dreads this time. But yeah, man. We're finna see some remarkable things for the divine beings. We ain't always gotta talk about the enemy. For the divine beings, it's finna get real cool for us, bro. It's finna feel like Final Fantasy, like a fantasy or something, like a sci-fi type shit. That's all I'm finna say, because it's remarkable and we can't put it in words. So we're gonna leave it like that, so we don't tarnish the experience and try to put it in words. But you know it's gonna be remarkable. Let's say that. You keep your eyes and ears peeled, young man, young woman. But that's about it, man. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the Cash App is EasyFisker1, EJJIFISKER1, EasyFisker1. All lowercase with the 1 at the end. Patreon out, patreon.com/ShamanTruth. That's at the end of truth, so it's Simon Truth. Music is E.G. Fisker. E.G. Fisker is 2 words when it comes to my music, E.G. and Fisker. I'm on all platforms, man. Straight up. But that's about it, man. That's your boy. I'm out. Peace. I gotta get going.